This is the closest I'm going to get to China without actually setting foot in China. I'm going to the Matsu Islands, a string of 36 islands within the archipelago that is Taiwan. And the funny thing is, it's closer to China than it is to Taiwan proper. I'm Catherine Wei, the Straits Times Taiwan correspondent, and I'm here to tell you about Matsu, its awkward position between Taiwan and China, and how it's the perfect escape when you're feeling suffocated by busy city life and the pandemic. Less than an hour's plane ride from Taipei, Matsu sits just off China's southeastern coast and actually used to be a part of Fujian province. I happened to be visiting in early summer, when the islands are too often draped in fog, but on a clear day, you can see China without binoculars from Matsu's shores. The fog gives everything a mysterious air, like you're in a dreamscape that runs on its own time. At first sight, Matsu seems like a very macho place to be visiting, with relics and reminders from its days as a military stronghold the Taiwanese government used to keep an eye on any signs of attack from China. My next stop is NANGAN Island. Many of these military sites are found here in NANGAN Island and are popular with tourists, including the Iron Fort, perched on the sea for soldiers to guard NANGAN, Dahan Strong Point with its winding tunnels and watch points where the men used to watch for Chinese vessels, and Beihai Tunnel, dug mostly by hand in the late 60s, can shelter over 100 naval vessels. You can paddle a canoe in the tunnel's roomy waterways or hire someone to ferry you around. But under its tough, masculine facade, the island is rich with lush, winding trails that lead to quaint villages like Jingsha, where traditional houses native to China's eastern Fujian province can be found. Once the fog clears, you'll see beautiful beaches just slightly off the trails. Pick one to settle on and you'll likely have it all to yourself. Or you could take a bus to see where the famous Matsu Gaoliang liquor is made and stored in the damp Baba Tunnel, where giant clay crocks of the best Gaoliang stand and age. To go with the liquor, you can order some fish noodles. The noodles are made by mixing flour and fish meat, then air-dried, to make a nice simple meal for 60 Taiwanese dollars, or less than 3 Singapore dollars. From NANGAN, you can take the ferry to nearby BEIGAN, just 15 minutes away. I stayed at the sleepy QIAOZI village, where there used to be more temples than residences, so the locals joke that more gods and goddesses live there than humans. A short walk from QIAOZI's temples are the seaside cluster of Mindong houses that locals nickname Little Greece, because they somewhat resemble the houses perched on Santorini's gentle hills. You can sip on some coffee or chat with fellow tourists here, and take a look at the military slogans from the old days that are engraved on the houses. And at night, I hop on a boat to look for the glowing algae known as blue tears. April to June is blue tear season in Matsu, but it takes some luck to actually witness the phenomenon. The weather, tides, and your camera settings have to all work together. And you're seeing this because I got lucky that night. The next day, I leave BEIGAN and board the ferry to go to a very unique island, DAQIU Island, where no humans live. Here, you will see the graceful Formosan sika deer that is native to Taiwan. You can buy bunches of mulberry leaves to feed them. The deer go gaga over this. Don't worry, even though they're wild and roam around on their own, the deer are quite gentle and very cute. Matsu isn't flashy. It's humble, sweet, and welcoming to travelers who wish to hide from the rest of the world for a few days. Sometimes you just need to run away for a little bit and recharge, and I think Matsu let me do just that.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos.